Hello, my name is Brenton Reed, and this is my Phase 4 project, video. My project is called PC Game Finder. It helps people who are looking for PC games scour the internet and find the cheapest prices and then links to those stores. Now, this is my Ruby project or my Rails project, and I got an external API that does a lot of the heavy lifting, and I found it difficult to balance meeting the requirements of the project in a way that makes sense with having a project that I could deploy and with very little work get it up to speed and have it as a viable product online. Because I was balancing those two, I had to do some things that I'll change once this is once this phase is over for me, and to make this a viable product. One of those is limiting some of the back end. Right now I have 3 tables. One is a user, and the other is a game. And then as a join table between the two, I have alerts. So this app also lets you set up alerts with a designated price. And if it was connected to the external API, it would send you an email when a store has your game for that price. I didn't put that functionality on here because I'm testing it a lot, and I didn't want to have to make up a bunch of emails and task their server, but I will hook that up after this. Right now, all the alerts do is go to my back end. They save the game that is in question there, and then they save the alert, of course, and assign that to a user. So let's get started. This is the first time that I used Bootstrap, React Bootstrap. I love graphic design. I love CGI and all that. So I kind of have an affinity for making things look cool. And I wish I had more time to explore it because, man, it was fun. It did take me a little extra time to figure it out and go through some of the stuff. But you can see I have a pretty simple nav bar here with just a few options. And let's search games. Let's say Dark Souls. I also like video games, though I don't have much time to play. Okay, so here you have all kinds of offerings from online stores. This doesn't tell you which store they're in. There's additional information that I was pulling in from a fetch to another API externally. And the issue I ran into there was that there's a lot of null values and missing values. And I was not able within the time designated to figure out how to handle those in an elegant way and get that information on here. So I just left it out. So let's say, okay, oh, this looks cool. All right, so we're getting a message we need to log in to create alerts. So this is Dark Souls 3 Deluxe Edition. So we could log in. I seeded the database with some logins, but let's go ahead and register. So that's more interesting. Willis at whatyoutallkinabout.com, and let's give them the password 123. Okay, so now we're logged in, and this has changed to log out. And we can go to search games. Well, first let's go to alerts. There's no active alerts. We go search games, say Dark Souls 3 Deluxe Edition. All right, let's create the alert. So we're just gonna say this is our alert number 1, and the max price, we want to get down to 15 bucks. Create alert. Okay, and let's say the Dark Souls Season Pass. Let's say that's pretty cool too. Let's give that a price of about $5, so that's not as good. Create alert, and you can see, our alerts are there, show up whenever we are looking at our games. Now, if we go to alerts, we see that they're there, and one of the requirements was full CRUD functionality for at least one of our tables, one of our models, and I chose alerts, the join table, to do this. So we could see, okay, that name sucks. Let's call it Dark Souls. And let's just say the price is, let's say $20. We're getting desperate now. Okay, now you'll see that it's been updated. And they say, if we're gonna get that, forget the season pass. I just want the deluxe edition. And then if you go to your account, we have email. If I wanted to build out a profile, I could, and I might. But I think one of the interesting things, one of the avenues or angles for this app could be that it's just very straightforward, and that might be a reason why people use it. Easy, cut and dry. It gets a job done functionality, not a lot of ads, and yeah, no fuss, no muss is what I was thinking. Let's just add one more just to show it off. Let's do Legos. Legos, everyone loves that. $10 though. And again, it'll show up here on our account. And yeah, I guess probably the most challenging thing on the back end that I encountered was, for my last project, I had to do nested fetches, and that was a little tricky to get those working. And with this phase, I realized that I didn't have to do that, that I could just, for any given component, do a post and bring in any of the params in the that I needed for the other table. So I could effectively, update or post to two tables at the same time, instead of posting to one, getting that ID back from the back end, then putting that as a in the hash for the second fetch or the second post. So I didn't have to. So yeah, I've figured out a way to do that, which I'm sure is a function that's going to be used often for making apps like these when you have multiple tables and stuff, and CRUD functionality. So thanks for listening, and take care.